Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, brothers and sisters in Islam. Welcome to another live stream from my channel, The Muslim Apologist, and I'm your host, MENJ. And yeah, of course, as the topic says, we're going to talk about, well, we're going to actually laugh at him for deleting his channel. So after 10 plus years, 13 years, he decided to delete his collection of nonsense from YouTube. Alhamdulillah. It's actually it's actually good news for us Muslims to know that he deleted his collection of nonsense, of lies, of misconceptions, and of just sheer negative propaganda about Islam. In fact, as we all know, this psychopath with two or three terencat akal children. He is he's one of the originators of Islamophobia on YouTube, especially. And if you look at most of the claims and polemics which Christians often use to even to today, most of them come from David Wood's channel or his website, Answering Muslims. Yes, not many people know this, but prior to his nefarious activities on YouTube, although I personally doubt that he's going to leave it forever, he did have a website called Answering Muslims, and he actually did the same thing. He had content on this channel, and I think around the time where he started his YouTube channel, he handed over this website to a group of Christian polemicists, and I think they are running this site until today because I don't see any contributions from David Wood. But after the handover, the website just did not take off as it should because, well, nobody has the same clout or the same influence as David Wood. So, much to his credit, we need to admit this. David Wood did that or does have some sort of aura around him, right? The Christians actually love him. Well, not because of any truth that he portrays, but his sheer, his sheer attacks on Islam, his relentless lies against Islam. So that is one of the reasons why Christians absolutely love him. His outspokenness is one thing, but his belligerence is another. All right. So yes. So before I go on and well, basically this will be a whole reaction to his one of his latest videos before he did his crazy self-implosion party, as I would call it. Cue in intro. All right. As usual, cue in intro and see you shortly. Yes, thank you again for joining this live stream. So basically, this will be a reaction video to one of his latest, one of his last videos, I hope, on YouTube, where he announces his plans to create another website, which I think is a dumb reason, which I will share with you why I think is a dumb reason and why I think he's going to just self-implode. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna share some comments. Yes, David Wood decided to delete all his videos on his channel, so I'm doing a reaction video to that, right? Just for the laughs, okay? It's not that I don't want him to leave YouTube. I really do enjoy watching him leaving YouTube. But of course, as we all know, this pathological liar will never leave YouTube wholly, okay? He's going to leave some influence in some way or another. And I was proven right, all right, today. Even though he deleted his videos, yes, he did delete his videos, but he did not delete his channel as he promised. So it's it's a half lie, a half truth, right? Okay, so I'm going to share with you He's one of his latest. Oh, I think our brother CL Edwards has joined us. Assalamualaikum, brother. So you said nothing but old boomers and middle-aged wannabe oath keepers watch David. Yes, that's true. Yep, I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, who watches David Wood these days? I mean, I think he knows this. Maybe this is the reason why he decided to rebrand himself. You could say. Maybe that's the reason why he's deleting his old videos, because he realizes that these old videos make him look stupid, right? So, if you watch his live stream a few hours back, you will find that he actually deleted his videos live. Kind of dumb, because it actually as you as a YouTuber, you should know this, Aki. When you delete any video, any of your content on YouTube, on your YouTube channel, it actually reduces your stats. It reduces your imprint on YouTube. It actually influences the YouTube algo to not recommend your videos to anyone else. So in a way, he's committing harakiri. He's committing harakiri, and he's destroying all the work, all the, well, he claims to be fighting against Islam, to be struggling against Islam, right? But the thing is, he's reversing all that, and he's doing us Muslims a favor by removing all his videos from YouTube, especially. So I'm going to tell you why this, why by deleting your own videos, you are actually committing harakiri. So because just a brief background. I myself, I'm not going to tell you what my actual work is, because because I had a bad experience of being fired from my from an agency which I was working at for one day, for because they discovered this channel. So I'm afraid I can't disclose my current company and what I do, but I can tell you that being in the digital marketing industry for several years now, and I myself have built websites and been involved in social media marketing and so on. I can tell you that YouTube is a trend. YouTube is going up the ranks. Everyone wants to be on YouTube. Nobody wants to go to a website. Okay, I mean, if they go to a website to read product catalogs and maybe read a resume or read your profile or so on, yes, then they will go to your website. But they are not going to watch a 2-hour video or even a 10 minutes video on your website. They rather do it on YouTube, because YouTube is much more convenient. YouTube has a very huge, I mean, it's basically millions and millions of people on YouTube, right? So it would be kind of dumb for you, especially when you have a platform, a base on YouTube, to suddenly delete all your videos and move to your own platform, which nobody knows about. Okay, so that is why I want to do this reaction video, because I want to laugh at his foolishness. Because my experience has taught me this. Okay, so I'm going to share with you his reaction. Sorry, I'm going to share with you his latest video. Let me see, how do I share this? Share screen. Yes, that's right. And yep, this is the video that I would like to share. So I'm going to play his video here, and we can laugh at his stupidity as we go along. All right. So I'm going to start playing the video now.
And so it begins.
Yeah, if you notice, he has started having this intro quite recently. I mean, previously it was just him speaking, and he didn't even have any, montage, right? Introduction montage. This is quite a recent phenomenon, actually.
At the end of May, I announced that I would be deleting my YouTube channel because I figured out a much better way of doing things. I figured out how to be much more effective without being under the control of a bunch of morons and cowards.
But the question is, David, how are you supposed to be effective and more not be under the control or under the influence of anyone else if you want to reach out to a large number of people when nobody knows about your new platform? Okay, your 700,000 subscribers are not going to one day suddenly jump over to your new platform, okay, simply because they want to see you. Okay, they have basically they have better things to do than to go to your platform and pay you money to watch you spewing your nonsense, so to speak. Okay, Nobody wants to look at your face. All right. The only reason why there are 700,000 people is because some of them are probably laughing at you. Okay. Others are probably just casual, casual viewers. Okay, who probably have some hatred of Islam, so they watch your videos, but they are not willing to go and spend money on your platform and be your diehard fan, so to speak. Okay, the only reason why they do that is because you are on YouTube. So YouTube has this algorithm where if you upload videos, and if your videos has a certain interest to certain people, it will recommend your video to those people. Okay, those casual viewers. So each time you upload a new video, your video will pop up on their feed, right? So this is an automated process. You can't replicate this on your platform, so it's kind of stupid to go on a new platform which does not have that kind of influence anymore, right? So that is my take on this. All right, so let's continue.
After that announcement, I started seeing comments from people who clearly didn't understand anything I said. So I made another video and responded to the main objections and made sure I was perfectly clear. Then I started seeing more comments from people who clearly didn't understand anything I said. And then I realized that
I don't think anyone will ever understand what you said anyway, because you never do explain things clearly in the first place. So anyway, yes, let's continue again.
lots of people were just reading the titles of my videos and immediately rushing to the comment section to tell me I'm wrong without bothering to listen to anything I was actually saying. One last try, as simple as I can possibly make it. For years, I've been a YouTuber. For years, I spent pretty much all day, every day, on YouTube. When I wake up, I go to YouTube to see which comments I'm going to answer. Then I start working on what I'm going to say in my next video.
Yes, I get it. I get it. We know that you are a career YouTuber, okay, who probably got funds from your new, basically your new sugar daddy, Robert Spencer. Okay, Robert Spencer. Not many people know this, but I'm going to tell you now. Robert Spencer is one of the founders. I'm not sure whether he's a founder or he's a director or he's an associate of the Horowitz Foundation. So the Horowitz Foundation is owned by this person called David Horowitz, and this foundation is known for spreading Islamophobia, for funding those who are against Islam, for coming up with material attacking Islam. So I'm pretty sure, because this kind of project that David is suddenly being involved in, having a community of his own on his website x17.com, I believe, and having an app to run it, and having a paywall and etc. All sorts of features. These things don't come cheap. So I personally believe that David is being funded by the Horowitz Foundation. Of course, he's not going to disclose it because the Horowitz Foundation has a reputation of, like I said, spreading Islamophobia, and everyone knows about the Horowitz Foundation. At least those who look into detail, right? Except for your goons, right, David? So I'm not surprised that you suddenly decided to, move to a new platform, considering that for the past several months now, you have been hosting the well-known Christian Islamophobe and moron Robert Spencer. Okay, so this, the irony is that Robert Spencer is an Orthodox Christian. Robert Spencer basically has the same ideology, the same uh, Christian sectarianism as your former buddy Sam Shamoon. So it's quite the irony to see you cutting off ties with your old buddy Sam Shamoon simply because Sam Shamoon has now moved on to Orthodoxy, to Eastern Orthodoxy, while at the same time you actually host someone, a known Islamophobe, who is an Eastern Orthodox person. It's quite the contradiction, It's quite the contradiction. So but I believe that the reason is because, well, he's giving you the money, right? I mean, Robert Spencer is funding you. I know this. I know this for a fact. So you don't have to hide your donors, David. Come on clean and tell us who is actually funding you to to sponsor this platform, to build an app, to run the community, to especially to run the paywall, etc. These features, like I said, these features don't come cheap. Okay, in Malaysia, to develop something like this would cost around I think 20k, 20,000 ringgit. Okay, in the US, it will be double, four times that. It will probably be around maybe 40 to 50,000 ringgit, dollars. Sorry, for $50,000. I'll put the sum at $50,000. And I don't think that you, David, would have that kind of money unless Robert Spencer is putting in the paycheck, so to speak. Okay, let's continue.
Then I record the video, then I edit the video, then I post the video, then I go to sleep, then I wake up and do this.
Frankly, I think you're too stupid to, record and edit videos. I believe that you actually have a team doing that. So never mind, that's not the point, right? Yeah.
Same thing the next day. So as far as what I spend my time working on, YouTube has been at the center of it. Even when I was doing other things, it usually had something to do with YouTube. Now, if just about
So he admits that YouTube is the center of everything and that he owes everything to YouTube, but yet now he's cutting off ties with YouTube by hosting his own platform, which nobody knows about. Okay, I mean, like I said, those 700,000 subscribers aren't going to jump to that platform almost immediately, right? In fact, he himself admits later on in this video, you will see that the app isn't ready yet. In fact, there are many features of the website that aren't ready, but he's still going to launch this unfinished product, so to speak. The question is why? Why can he afford to do this? Because if he hasn't got any backup plan, and as we all know, he only relies on YouTube. If he's going to cut off the very platform himself from the very platform that gives him the money to survive, why is he brave enough to do this? The answer is simple. It's because Robert Spencer is sponsoring him. Okay.
everything I've been doing is on YouTube, who has control over everything I've been doing? YouTube. They can stop me in my tracks whenever they want. And they have. A lot. And if they ban me for a week, what can I do about it?
Well, there are rules, David. You see, when you overstep the rules, you get banned. It's really that simple. I mean, when you sign up for the platform, they actually give you an end user agreement, right? So, didn't you basically ROTFM read the RTFM? Didn't you actually read the fucking manual?
Absolutely nothing. If that were the only way to do things, I would just put up with it. But it's not the only way to do things. Imagine a different scenario. Imagine a world where at the center of what I do are things that other people don't control. I make something for my community in places where I can't possibly be banned because the places are mine. From there, and don't miss this part, from there, my content goes out to other platforms that other people control.
Yes, but the problem is, David, to maintain your own community costs money. It's not cheap. That is why even I myself, after having run a website for so long, I decided to go onto YouTube because maintaining a website is not it's not cheap. All right, to come up with the platform, to come up with the whole ecosystem. Basically, what you are thinking of, David, is an ecosystem, and this ecosystem takes a lot of effort, a lot of time, and most importantly, a lot of money. Okay, nothing comes for free. There's no such thing as a free lunch. I've come up with the idea for such an ecosystem 20 years ago. The only reason which I unfortunately could not go through with it is because, well, life got up to me. Okay, life got up to me. So I can't be involved in apologetics full time any longer because I have a family to feed. Okay, I mean, real world life issues. I mean, if I were living in a bubble world where no one I mean, I don't care about anyone around me, then yes, I probably could do it. I have the drive, I have the dedication, I have the knowledge to do this. But I can't be involved in apologetics 24/7 of my life. I have hobbies, I have a life, I have a son, I have a wife, I have a family to care for, and to interact, to cherish. I'm not going to face people like you every day for 24 hours. Okay. And basically I can't dedicate myself to such a huge project. All right. So as and also because of the money as well. Yeah, I mean, we Muslim apologists, we don't have money, right? We use our own money, but when it dries out, we need to find ways to sustain ourselves. So what I did was, I moved to YouTube. My website is still around, but unfortunately I can't do the ecosystem which David has planned. I cut down the forum. I had a forum, I cut it down, and I had a mailing list. I stopped it. I have trimmed the website to a point where it's manageable, but it's not as large or as huge as I originally wanted it to be. But I'm okay with it because I have the YouTube channel, and I'm hoping to inshallah grow the channel. And my way of doing this, my way of building the ecosystem which David has planned for himself, is not by cutting off YouTube or any other social media platforms and moving to your own website where you need to come up with lots of money basically to maintain it, to sustain it. My plan is to create more channels. Okay. I mean, if you are banned on one channel, you have another three more channels to sustain yourself. I'm surprised that David can't think of a simple solution like this. Instead, he decides to just simply cut off everything and move to a new platform. That's really dumb. That's really dumb. But anyway, that's his choice, and I'm actually happy that he decides to do this because Alhamdulillah, now all his videos are gone. Yes, I mean, why would it be a bad thing if his videos are deleted by himself from YouTube? And no Muslim is going to watch his videos forever. It's actually a good thing. Why should I be upset, or why should I be sad that he's gone? I should be happy, right? In fact, I'm going to push for more of my own videos online. I'm going to create more channels uh, on comparative religion or whatever that is related to religion online, and I'm going to push more projects on YouTube, especially. So where David has left in the void, I will fill in the void, right? So I don't see it as a bad thing. I actually see it as a good thing. So okay, I'm going to go to the comments right now. Um, uh, Let me see now. There's a lot of comments here. So brother Siao Edwards, Assalamualaikum again, Aki. He wants to be a mainstream conservative pundit now. I don't know about that because nobody knows who David Wood is outside of YouTube. So if he's cutting himself off from YouTube, soon he will be sliding into obscurity. Okay, so he's actually doing us a favor by leaving YouTube, right? So Robert Spencer has been giving, yes, as I suspected, Aki. Yes, you're right. I mean, I do suspect that in some way, uh, or maybe yes, he is giving money directly to David Wood, right? It's just that David Wood hasn't disclosed it, right? So yeah. So let me see now. So this guy, I want to deal with him. Ask MENJ about this time limit he gave to dealer. Yes, of course, I have a time limit. I mean, as I posted in my community post, I said that if David decides to delete his channel, I said channel, right? I said channel, delete his channel wholly, I will cut off my ear. And there is a time limit to that. I mean, usually the time limit is at least 1 week or 2 weeks, right? I'm not going to it's not going to be forever. I mean, the challenge that I give to David is not going to be forever because that would be stupid, right? Let's say if he comes across it in 1 month or 2 months time, and he decides to delete his channel out of spite, then that would be a a harakiri for me, right? So of course there's a time limit. I mean, if he doesn't delete his channel within that month, it means that my prediction is correct, and that David is not going to delete his channel. And I've been proven correct anyway, because all what he has done is simply to delete his videos from his channel, and apparently is handing it over to Hatun Trash. But I have a feeling that once he hands it over to Hatun Trash, the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm especially, are not going to recommend the videos from his channel anymore, because they're going to detect that there has been a change of the guard, and the content will be different from what it was before. And therefore, in the ego's calculations, it won't be beneficial to other viewers. So Hatun Trash is going to get something worthless from David Wood, right? In spite of the 700,000 whatever subscribers, YouTube isn't going to give much value to David Wood's channel anymore, simply because it detects that his videos has been gone, or has been taken down, or has been deleted away from the channel. So it's pointless. It's totally pointless for him to give an empty channel to someone else, because the algos are going to make sure that his channel will never get recommended ever again. They will see this as a manipulation of the algorithm. So um, so his plans of wanting to give it to Hatun Trash, in the hopes that Hatun Trash will continue, or will carry the torch in attacking Islam, will fail. So it's kind of pointless. Like I said, it's totally pointless. All right. Okay, let me see now. What these people are trying to say. Let me see. MENJ is sponsored by Bahraini Sheikhs. That's the funniest thing I ever read in a long time. That's the funniest thing. I mean, Alika, do you really think that I'm being sponsored by Arab sheikhs? Because if I were, I wouldn't be living here. I'll be living in a hotel, and I'll be recording my videos in some luxury suite. All right, not my home, not my room. Okay, and I will definitely be able to build my studio much faster, because currently my studio is not yet ready for a whole YouTube recording or streaming. So if I were really funded by Arab sheikhs, don't you think that I would have gotten it done by now, right? Why would I need a daytime job, okay? If I were being funded by someone else, it doesn't make any sense, dude, right? So please don't uh, don't come up here with your nonsensical theories. You see, all right. So are you David Wood's lover? Yeah, sometimes I think he is, but I think the more possible reason is that he's probably, a David Wood fan. Okay, the guy is an idiot. Okay, there's this one one discussion, I guess, where he says that in Islam, Muslims are required to believe in the New Testament, because the Quran says to believe in the gospel. And then when I showed to him that the New Testament is not just made out of the Gospels, but also by the writings of Paul, by the epistles of James and Peter, which were not written by James and Peter, and the book of Revelations, and therefore cannot be the gospel singular, which the Quran speaks of, this guy just went bonkers. Right? I mean, he's an idiot. Okay. The only reason, Tom, that I keep you around and you're not banned yet, because you are a clown, and I enjoy watching clowns squirm. All right. So that's the only reason why you are around. Because if you were anyone else, I would probably have banned you already for being a troll. And I believe that you are a troll. It's just that, I need some entertainment in my life. Okay. I do need some entertainment in my life. Right. So yeah. So I think wow, it has been 30 minutes. Okay. I don't want to watch this idiot's video the whole way. So I'm just going to maybe skip certain parts, and then we can comment on that before I end the stream. All right.
Beat the system when you figure out how to be more effective without being under their control. That's what we're doing. This is an upgrade I'm going full Dizzle 2.0, and people are whining, oh, but why can't you just stick with the old way of doing things?
You're not going Diesel 2.0. Is I mean the 2.0 is for social media. You idiot. Okay. If you don't connect your platform with social media directly, meaning if you don't connect your website by hosting videos on YouTube also, then it's not Diesel 2.0. I would say that is Diesel 1.5. Okay, because you lack the connection to YouTube. To well, you did mention something about spreading it to Facebook. Spreading it to Twitter and to Reddit or whatever. But the thing is, you're leaving YouTube out, and that would actually impede on your activities, right? I mean, it's really dumb because everyone right now, I can tell you, in the industry right now, everyone is rushing to go onto YouTube because YouTube has such a large influence, all right, has such a wide reach. Everyone is paying Google to have their ads on YouTube, and you are running away from YouTube. That's kind of dumb, I would say. That's really dumb. But well, it's your channel. I'm not going to stop you because I really enjoy watching this idiot deleting 10 years worth of content, 10 years worth of lies about Islam, thinking that he could continue his negative work on another platform which nobody knows about or cares about, right? So I'll be here. I'll still be here, and I will still be running my channel, inshallah. Right. So
Change is so hard. That fear. Starting tomorrow, I live in our own online world. So, website, acts17.com. Again, nothing there as of this recording. I'm giving you the site so you know one of the places you can find me.
okay, I'm not going to play the rest, I guess. Basically, he's giving his viewers a site which has not been completed yet, and he's touting that he's going to be the next thing since sliced bread. I'm sorry, your half cooked project is not going to work, David. I mean, I think what you should, if you were to ask me, if I were your digital marketing consultant, if you were to ask me on what you should do in order to promote your website, basically, or your platform, I would have suggested for you to continue your channel, to keep your channel, while at the same time develop your website to the point where you no longer need your channel, or where you're no longer reliant wholly on your channel, and only then do you shift your content, or you shift your activities to your own platform, and keep your channel around as a secondary mode of advertising, so to speak. But yes, I saw this morning he deleted most of the videos from his channel. But the thing is, his channel is still around, it's still not dead yet, right? So most of the videos that still remain on his website, sorry, on his channel, from his live streams. Okay, I don't think he had any intention of wanting to delete his channel anyway in the first place. That was just a gimmick to show, as though as he's serious about it. And the videos that he deleted, I think he has already planned to delete them a long time ago. It's just that, well, he's been stalling, and probably he's been working on his platform with the help of Robert Spencer, obviously. And well, and it's not even finished. It's not even finished. So what product have you actually given us, David? I mean, there's nothing, right? So like I said, it's kind of dumb. It's basically a half loaded gun to announce your website to your viewers when it has not been completed yet. You should have waited at the very least until your app is ready. At the very least, you should have waited until your app is ready. Okay, but it's not. It's not even. I mean, the website is not even ready. The app is basically nothing. It hasn't been even been developed yet, I would assume. And he's already announcing that he's deleting his videos, and he's already deleting content from his videos, from his channel. Oh my god! People, stupid is as stupid does, right? I believe this is a quote from Forrest Gump. So basically, yeah, he's just being stupid, right? because I'm by the way, I'm commenting about this from the perspective of our digital marketing specialist, right? So as a professional in the digital marketing industry, I would say your actions, David, is stupid, period, right? So anyway, I guess I think that is all that I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching this. I have about 5 viewers, mashallah. That's very good, alhamdulillah. Thank you very much, my viewers, for coming to on my channel. I mean, I know I don't have 700,000 subscribers, but I'm totally content with having at least 3,840 subscribers. And I know that this channel, inshallah, has the potential to grow further if I were more diligent in uploading videos. It's just that I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I don't do apologetics full-time, right? So I have a day job. I'm not David Wood. David Wood has a lot of time to spare on his hand, and plus, let's not forget, he's been sponsored by his sugar daddy, Robert Spencer. Okay. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this. I hope that inshallah I'll see you again in a future live stream or video, inshallah. I have big plans for this channel. Thank you, Ya Allah. Thank you very much for basically inspiring David Wood to delete his videos. And basically, this is all the will of God. For without God's will, for without God's divine providence, David would not have, decided to delete his channel. Okay. And with that, I end this show. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please do not forget to give a thumbs up. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Inshallah, I'll see you again in a future video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bye bye.